Welcome to the video, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled you're tuning in. Today, we're exploring massage oil and the benefits of cannabis infusion. We are stepping right into the laboratory to craft a truly elevated, botanically active body product. Okay, let's dive into this because, listen, this isn't about just slapping some random ingredients together in a bowl, right? It's about understanding formulation at a masterclass level so you can create something highly functional and deeply, deeply luxurious. So here's our quick roadmap for the video. We are skipping all the fluff today to focus purely on the science and the recipes. Number 1, the cannabis infusion process. Number 2, the classic formulation. 3, we'll do an ingredient spotlight. And finally, number 4, custom essential oil blends. All right, section 1, cannabis infusion process, preparing the base oil. We're starting right off in the lab here because before we can blend our final product, we absolutely have to extract those active compounds from our plant material into our base. This is where the magic really begins. So follow these steps exactly for a really pristine infusion. Step 1, you've got to decarboxylate your cannabis material to activate those cannabinoids. You can use whatever precision method you prefer for that. Step 2, combine your activated material with your carrier oils. Now pay close attention here. We are specifically using Meadowfoam, Rice Bran, and Marula oils. Why? Because they are incredibly heat stable. Seriously, do not use delicate omega-3 rich oils for this step or the heat will literally ruin them. Step 3, run your infusion cycle targeting either CBD or THC. And finally, step 4, strain it meticulously. The plant material is naturally going to soak up and steal some of your oil. It just happens, so you need to weigh your strained liquid and top it back up to exactly 90 grams using Rice Bran Oil. Moving right along to section 2, classic formulation, exact measurements. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the precision. We are formulating a perfectly balanced 100-gram batch. Setting it at 100 grams makes the math incredibly straightforward if you ever want to scale up your production later. Let's look at the exact measurements. We've split the recipe into 2 phases. The oil phase is your infused base, just sitting at room temperature. You need 30 grams each of Meadowfoam Seed, Rice Bran, and Marula Oil, which gives us that 90-gram foundation we just made. Then we move to the cool phase, and this makes up your final 10 grams. You'll gently blend in 6 grams of Squalane, 2 grams of vitamin E, and then your essential oils. That's 1 gram, or roughly 20 drops of lavender, 0.6 grams, or 12 drops of rosemary, and 0.4 grams, or 8 drops of geranium. You just weigh it all out, combine it, mix it really well, and bottle it. It's incredibly precise, sure, but it's beautifully simple. Okay, section 3, ingredient spotlight. The science of the base. Why are we using these specific ingredients? Let's analyze the components. A great formulator doesn't just randomly mix liquids together. They actually understand the logic, the texture, and the chemical flow of their chosen ingredients. Take a look at the synergy between our 2 primary carriers here. On one side, we have Meadowfoam Seed Oil. Think of this as your anchor. It's incredibly stable, lightweight, and it perfectly mimics your skin's natural sebum, which helps lock in moisture. Plus, it has the heat stability we desperately need for the infusion process. Now contrast that with Rice Bran Oil on the other side. This oil brings the deep nourishment. It's loaded with antioxidants like ferulic acid, and it provides this stunning, silky glide. It literally gives you the working time you need for a proper massage without leaving you feeling like a greased-up roasting tray. Then we introduce Marula Oil. This right here is our touch of pure elegance. Marula is very high in oleic acid, also known as omega-9. And what it does to a formula is just remarkable. It adds this soft, luxurious, almost cushiony feel to the skin. It ensures the blend feels intensely nourishing, which is absolutely perfect for dry or mature skin, without ever crossing the line into feeling sticky. Next up in our cool phase is vegetable squalane. Derived from olives or sugarcane, squalane is honestly a masterclass ingredient for texture. It mimics natural skin lipids. If you have ever used a body oil that just felt draggy or uncomfortably heavy on the skin, squalane is the ultimate antidote to that. It provides a beautiful, smooth slip that gives your final product a super professional, non-greasy finish. Now let's talk about vitamin E for a second. The best way to understand it, think of it as a freshness helper, not a magic shield. This is an absolutely crucial distinction when you're doing anhydrous or waterless formulations. It slows down oxidation and keeps your carrier oils fresher for longer. It won't rescue already rancid oils, and it certainly won't magically preserve a water-based lotion, but it is 100% essential for protecting the shelf life of this specific blend. And this brilliantly illustrates the synergistic effects of our base essential oils. We aren't just making the oils smell nice, we're actively layering function. Lavender brings a calming aroma, really softening the whole blend. Rosemary is our energetic counterpoint. It gives a fresh herbal lift that is just fantastic for heavy overworked muscles. And finally, geranium acts as the bridge. It provides a gentle floral aroma that rounds everything out while actively balancing oil production on your skin. All right, Section 4, Custom Essential Oil Blends, Tailoring Your Experience. This is our grand finale. Once you've mastered the base, you can really make it your own. We're going to look at how you can take 99 grams of your unscented cannabis-infused carrier base and customize it with exactly 1 gram of essential oils to trigger very specific physical and emotional outcomes.
Here are our first 2 custom formulas. For a bright, happy start to your day, the Everyday Bliss blend uses 8 drops of lavender, 6 drops of geranium, 4 drops of sweet orange, and 2 drops of grounding frankincense. But hey, if you need serious anxiety relief, look at the Stress Melt blend. For this one, we pivot to 6 drops of clary sage for hormonal balance, 6 drops of uplifting bergamot, and 4 drops each of frankincense and lavender to deeply, deeply anchor your nervous system.
Now, if you want something a bit more unisex or traditionally masculine, Earth and Calm is pure, deep self-care. You'll use 6 drops of cedarwood atlas, 6 drops of bergamot, 4 of patchouli, and 4 of lavender. It's incredibly grounding. Contrast that with Sensual Glow. This is an intoxicating aphrodisiac blend built on these rich, creamy base notes. For this one, you're going to use 10 drops of sandalwood, 6 of jasmine absolute, 2 drops of sensual ylang ylang, and 2 drops of patchouli. It is warm, sultry, and just incredibly luxurious. Finally, we have 2 highly targeted functional blends. To calm a racing mind right before bed, the Deep Sleep and Chill blend relies on 8 drops of soothing Roman chamomile, 6 drops of lavender, 4 drops of deeply earthy vetiver, and 2 of cedarwood atlas. But if you need to stimulate circulation for tired, heavy limbs, you want to go with sore muscle recovery. This relies on warming anti-inflammatory oils. So that's 6 drops of sweet marjoram, 5 of black pepper, 4 of ginger, 3 of lavender, and 2 drops of Roman chamomile.
And there you have it, the exact science to craft a truly exceptional body product. So the question I want to leave you with today is, which of these custom blends are you going to formulate first? Are you leaning toward the deep rest of the sleep blend, or maybe the rich luxury of the sensual glow? To grab these exact drop counts and step-by-step instructions, read the full blog post in much more depth. The website link is in the description box below.